That's all good. We will be here. But thanks
After
to announcing to people that you need to go take a piss.
Yep.
All right, we are live, guys. I'm gonna try to change real quick. What is it? Shit.
Excellent.
Escape to the fate. There we go. And alrighty. 38-13 on Hidden Fortress. And let's see. Nightmare is definitely leading. Fear, are you still with me? Or Eminence? Your Eminence? You still there? I guess that's a no. Alright. Well, then I will sit here and cast this bad boy.
What? Huh? What?
I love... Did you get the password information for this second semifinal? What's going on?
Yes.
Hop in here. Chop chop. Night's not over yet.
I was peeing. Mac and cheese ran through me like beer.
That makes no sense.
I know. Cheese blocks you up. What are you doing? What kind of mac and cheese you got?
Y'all don't piss cheese? What?
Say what now?
Anyway, 43-14. This is pretty far gone. I'm curious, who the hell did escape the fate? Wait, what?
What?
Okay. No, I'm just... Okay, never mind. It's all good. I guess that makes sense.
What?
Yeah, I'm putting my brain together here. I guess it helped to have Gnosis in for ETF, because right now looks like, yeah, Kwong has died 27 times, Decoy has died 19 times. Pretty hefty death counts there for ETF. No railgun hits. 12 minutes in for Decoy. I'm gonna chalk that up to he can't get any weapon but a rocket launcher and maybe a lightning gun periodically. That'd be my guess.
Hey, by the way, if my power goes out, or if I don't talking, if I'm not talking, it's because my power went out. Blah.
Okay, that's all good.
Currently, there's a Mondo storm moving through right now.
Yeah. So we got Higgs on a quad run. Also has red armor, so this should be a pretty solid run at that. Getting pummeled as it comes out the teleporter.
Surprise!
Yeah, pummeled as it comes out the teleporter, but you know, at this point, he's just throwing away frags. Of course, there's really no good place to hide on this map, so don't know what to say.
Well, do it like Rafa do, stay at the quad basically, if you can. I mean, it really depends on where you are in the first place. But
Yeah, he kind of.
if you want to run away from the quad, do it where the quad is basically, and try to listen to the quad.
Right. Like, well, yeah. The quad area is pretty much the one place on the map where you got solid escape routes.
Yep.
So, yeah, I didn't. I wanted to kind of spell that because you were like basically saying to avoid the quad, go to the quad.
Yeah.
You know,
Be where
we Americans might need to get a map for that. But of course, then again, you know, don't ever ask an American to try to locate something on a map. Holy shit, are we bad at geography? Like seriously, when the run-up to the second Iraq war was happening,
Yep.
someone went around and was like, do you think we should attack Iraq? And they would point to a map that had no names on any of the countries, and any of the continents
I
for
saw that.
And like, this dude's like, you know, pointing at Australia. And he's
Wow.
like, but he's talking about Iraq. And he's like, oh, you think we should, and like, think we should attack here, you know, Iraq? And they're like, yeah. Like, motherfucker, how do you not know that's Australia?
You know, well, there are similarities. I mean, it's really hot in Iraq as well. There's a lot of desert, so way to go, pal.
I mean,
Good enough.
I can maybe
He was thinking
understand,
about
like,
geographic landscape. He wasn't thinking about the actual location.
no,
Yeah.
the motherfucker was pointing to the map, pointing
He
to
was thinking-
Australia.
Yeah, I get it.
Oh God, I mean, like seriously, there are times where I worry about the human species.
I never give up hope, man.
Yeah, no, I never give up hope either. Like I'm really kind of weird because I'm all into.
Nice.
Yeah, very nice pair of rockets there. But I mostly criticize U.S. foreign policy because it's pretty terrible. Like I have a lot to say about this Libya situation, but and how it's the completely wrong move.
That Greece is some angry old man that won't shut the hell up.
But strangely enough, I actually have a lot of hope for humankind as long as we don't blow ourselves up. I think
one of the problems I think is transparency in terms of information and Fox News.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's
because I watch the Daily Show, you know. I mean I need to.
Comedy Central is the real source of news. I think that's
Well,
the actual one. That's the only one that's actually true.
but isn't that sad? Isn't that sad that a satirical show actually presents more information more accurately than a quote-unquote news show? Or I mean, you know, MSNBC is just as bad as Fox News in terms of just playing to the one side. They do offer more facts more often, but not in a useful way, is what I would say.
Wait,
So-
so right. You think that worries you? I got 2 words for you: teen mom.
16 and pregnant, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. 16 and pregnant. That's oh my god.
Yeah, I don't know. But Higgs is like surprised that Quad is there. He's like, "Oh look, candy."
Actually, not Jersey. Takes the cake, dude.
But anyway, okay. So this is obviously a very one-sided match. That's why we're not really talking about it too much. 67-23. This is the second map. I'm going to guess that... now, is there a reason why Higgs and Davis are tagged up NX? Is that like the new Nightmare tag? Or am I missing something?
NX is... It's Higgs, Davis, Adrenaline, and Wonko. It's their TDM team.
Right.
Last time I checked, I don't know.
Okay. Oh, that's right. It's like... Is it
Yeah,
next level?
Or something like, yeah.
Yeah. The next level? Okay, that... Yeah. I just...
What
remember
did
that
I
from
miss
the
about
photo.
MSNBC?
Well, I kind of consider them just the same side, or the different side of the same coin to Fox News. It's just it's slightly better information, but it's still presented in such a one-sided way that all you do, like, it's no longer information being presented, it's opinions being presented, and so all you have are very opinionated people with no information. Does that make
Yep.
sense?
Yeah, even worse so, those opinions are also designed to be entertaining, which makes it even worse. Basically, you want to, you know, entertain people because if you present them news that is actually, you know, write down facts.
Wait, what?
Right, yeah, like basically just straight and, you know, essentially boring.
Yeah, for a lot of people that is boring, so they, you know, want to get something that is controversial and
Right,
you know,
but here's the thing. It's become entirely that, and the worst part is because opinions are being fed and there's almost no information, there's no thought. So you end up with a bunch of sheeple, unable to make decisions for themselves. I mean, honestly, I would say that if the American people were actually thinking for themselves, we never would have elected Bush, we never would have elected Obama, we never would have elected Reagan, we never would have I mean, Carter, I mean,
yeah,
you know.
we could go on and on. I mean,
Yeah.
there are a lot of problems also with the way, you know, presidents are elected or how
Popularity
how
is
everyone is
not-
yeah.
Yeah.
It's oof. Where do we begin?
Yeah. Well, it's a conversation we can have for several hours, but let's focus
Begin
on...
by moving to Germany. Apparently.
Apparently, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, we've got problems too, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean,
Or
no
just go to
country's...
Australia and just say, you know,
It's,
screw it all. We're just gonna move to Australia and become llama farmers. llama herders and pot farmers. That's all we're gonna do.
All right, so
Basically,
at the end of this one, 73 to 36. I'm gonna try to keep a little bit of focus on the actual Quake.
Yeah, Quake, right.
And Nightmare, aka the next level, has taken the cake away from Escape the Fate, and they did not exactly escape their fate. So,
nope.
I do believe that sets us up for the final.
Devilish.
Oh, actually, oh no. Yeah, okay. I thought that was the second map. Did I miss something?
It's the third map. The first map was won like by a very small margin by the team that just got pwned.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, let me get your thoughts on this map. I think that this is like a playground to me. But let me get your thoughts first.
Well, I played it in Clan Arena, and so you know, in terms of TDM, I ran around trying to figure out, obviously, what you wanna do. So first off, there's red.
Rail. What? Sorry.
Yeah. Rail. Okay, let's start with the rail. Rail is very important because the map is really big, and when you want to secure quad, rail is really very effectively, and you know, in general, rail is really a weapon that you want to have, but it's in a location which is really hard to grab because you have to take that jump pad or do a rocket jump to actually get it. So I don't think we're gonna see, you know, people rushing the rail 24/7.
But once you have it, though, it seems like it puts you in such an enormous advantage because of how the map is designed. There's that one kind of open atrium where you can just see for days.
Yeah, I think you can run away rather easily on this map. It's got a lot of wide corridors, a lot of options, a lot of routes. You can, you know, if you're high in middle map, you can basically just drop down and disappear and stuff like that. So it will be interesting to see how they play it and what the teams basically focus on. You know, do they just focus on the red? Do they basically just take the red and go straight to the mega health, which is nearby? You know, it's not like on ZTN where you can just drop down and get the mega health straight away. You actually have to run a couple of miles, I wanted to say. So, but anyway, we'll see how this works out.
Alrighty. So as you can see, we've got yellow armor, red armor, quad, and a mega to boot. So it's you know, pretty. Oh wow, someone's bringing out the good old chain gun. Yeah, I forgot to mention. Yes, indeed.
The mega health is still up, and there's a big mistake. Someone doesn't know the map and the spawns.
Yeah.
If the mega health is up after 20 seconds, that tells me that someone doesn't know where to go after he spawns. So.
Right.
But that is always a problem. And Higgs is still running around with no weapon, and the rocket just spawns.
He made it back to his chain gun.
I guess he's happy with that. If decoy goes down, he's gonna have a quad. Oh, quad just got killed. And Higgs finally running out of weapons and out of options here as he takes that jump pad and gets away. So, looks to me.
I don't think anyone knows this map.
Yeah, it looks quite chaotic. And yep, that teleporter shows us you can just get away rather quickly. Look at that. Higgs was so low. If it were on any other map, say ZTN, he would have not gotten away. So.
Oh yeah, he would have been dead, sure.
Yeah. So
yeah, I think you're right in terms of being able to run away in situations because there's so many kind of twists and turns. But I still feel like the rail will probably be, especially when you got players that don't seem to know the map, like this area right here where Higgs is in. You know, once he's high with the rail, cherry pick.
Yep.
Yeah.
Higgs has actually been taking. If he's even taken this rail, he actually take all the rails in 3 rails in a row. So, if that's true, oh, nice timing on the shaft as well. So,
and dropping off
I think his
stuff
incentive is more on denying the weapons rather than the armor because he's really happy with that mega health and that yellow. So
yeah, and he's handed off a railgun to his teammate. That was actually a really nice thing considering he's the one that had it timed. Although he did just die, but he only gave ammo to Kwong, not another weapon.
Yeah.
Now, lightning gun on this map, I don't think we're going to see it nearly as useful as was it Solid?
Yep.
Just by design, I think there are too many corners, and then this open atrium. It's you know, yeah, you can fire down, but like onto the bridge, like in this situation. But you can see there, like if the angle isn't right, the lightning gun's not useful.
Yeah, exactly. That's where the rail comes in, really.
Yep.
Davies is making good use of it. Who actually took the quad? I think
It was Higgs.
Shit.
Yeah, Davis has
wow.
1 health. Higgs, though, gets a frag on decoy. 9-4 as we hit the roughly 3-minute mark. Still half of this quad to burn away. Higgs is hunting. And it seems like he definitely has a circuit here. He goes right back to the Mega and Lightning Gun. We're going to probably see him hit a rail, the rail passage in just a second.
Yeah.
Oh, red armor's left up for a while.
Yummy.
Yeah. Do you think maybe ETF was kind of afraid to go pick up red because they would run into the quad guy?
Could be.
Kind of gave it up, but you know, it would have been nice to steal that. That being said, Higgs has already lost his armor.
Look
Almost
how
gets,
the rocket launcher is just not really useful in center map.
yeah.
Really, having
Just rail.
having shaft and rail is basically what you want to have.
And chain gun apparently. Higgs going for the railgun. He's waiting on it. Nope, not there.
Yeah, but you can see their main main incentive, is that how you say that? They just want to they're really happy with a shaft, with a rail, and the mega health. So red is not really their biggest concern here on this map. It's more the weapons.
Like seriously, I think Higgs has fired 1 rocket and he hit it. So he's walking around with 100% rocket 5 minutes into this, 4.5 minutes into this. But like he hasn't had a rocket launcher for like probably since initial spawn, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah. And
Actually, let me see. Oh, sorry. I was thinking I had the nice dual scoreboard where I could see how much damage is done with each weapon. Oh, he does grab the quad and dies. Yeah, very, very nice denial.
yeah, but you can see Higgs basically did the same thing for like 5 minutes. You know, take the shaft, take the rail, take the mega health, take the yellow, and you're good to go. That leaves rinse and repeat. That leaves the opponent with what? With like a chain gun.
The chain gun apparently, because
and a
that's all
rocket.
that red has at the moment.
Yeah. So interesting way of play, really.
Well, and I mean, do you feel like? Oh, and here we go. Lightning gun taken, but immediate pressure put in by Higgs. Kwong wins out, and he still has 104 health and armor. He's got to be very careful here. Oh, this. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised he wasn't punished for coming out in center, but I guess weapons-wise, yeah, both blue team are dead, or were dead.
Yeah. And Decoy doesn't even have the timing on the mega health. He, if he had known the timing, he wouldn't have really went center map looking
Mega's
for.
been all Higgs this game, dude.
Yep. And that's really a big deal here, I think, in this matchup.
Fear, do you have any thoughts about this map?
I think I've only played it 1 real game on here. And honestly, it's kind of fun, but as you can see, if you don't know it, it's just kind of a lot of herp derp.
Now, what do you think about this map for 4v4?
4v4 is a lot more fast-paced, because when you think about it, in 4v4, it's actually kind of a very close quarters map. But I definitely think it's a better 4v4, to be honest with you. 2v2, I don't know, it's kind of weird because the size is fine for both. It's just 2v2 just never works out well. I don't know what it is.
I think I've never seen machine gun in quad before.
Wait, you mean
think you're
chain
right.
gun? Chain gun and quad?
Chain gun, yeah, sorry.
The Shane
My
gun?
bad.
It's all good. It's all good. Now that being said, I do love the visual design of this map. The section that Higgs just went through, where all the kind of support structures on the map are tilted in. Like seriously, just visually, this is a really cool map.
A delight.
Indeed. And I like that he handed off the armor to Davis so he can survive this fight. Maybe pick up the second frag. That chain gun is pretty ridiculous though if you're any good with it.
Oh yeah.
Eating through armor. I mean, it's usually sort of the weapon that people laugh at, you know? It's like, oh god, chain guns in the map. But
It's a beast of a gun, yeah. It's kind of like plasma. If you can hit it, man, it'll do some serious damage.
I think it's surprising when someone uses it well.
I think for 4v4 the map doesn't really have any room that you want to keep in control or any precision that is like really strong. Oh, okay,
Right.
there's the mega health, but that spawns every 35 seconds, so it's kind of like on Hidden Fortress. You know, you just get there every 35 seconds, and other than that, it's not really interesting to you. So
Right, yeah, you don't want to stay there.
yeah, you don't want to stay there. Like on DM6, you have that red, you know, that you really want to have and just want to control in 4v4. Whereas on this map, I really wouldn't know, you know, as far as I can tell from now, to hold what area, you know, what is the most efficient way to play this. So, it looks like a fun 2v2 map, but the hit scan weapons, namely Shaft and Rail, are really dominant on this map because it's so open, so maybe it can get a bit dull because Rocket Launcher... What was that?
Higgs decided to blow everybody up,
Yeah.
Was he like,
including himself.
hey bomb? Oh my god. Jeez. He had
Fuck,
like...
no idea.
He had a good stack, didn't he?
Yeah,
Was
you
I-
know.
was I-
Not after you touch squad. He's pretty much just aimed straight down and shot. That's
Just
kind
gonna
of what
get
happened.
out of here and do a rocket jump, you know?
Yeah, I think he forgot that he
snap.
had quad for like. I don't think he knew it was popping up right there, and he's trying to shoot whoever the ETF guy was that was on top of him. But instead
Take
of
that.
aiming up, he aimed down, and it blew everybody to hell.
Yeah.
You know, maybe he's got one of those optical mice that misreads like whatever surface he has it on, and so it'll suddenly like flip up or flip down
Just
just
play on his
instantly.
butt.
I don't know.
Yeah, but look at this, like, long-range railing. Rail is, like, the weapon you need to have to actually do something in this map.
Yeah.
Someone has a rocket, you just laugh at him. Laugh
Yes.
at him, you're like, you know...
Laugh
dude,
with me.
Keep trying, keep trying. If you have a shotgun, you say the same. So... Me...
Kong's like, wait, where'd he go?
Stay here. Wait for me.
I want the dual scoreboard because Higgs has gotten every single mega that I've seen. I've been following him this whole time. He's
Yeah.
just been all over mega.
Yeah.
What
I
do you?
would like to see, what's the team actually called? NX?
The next level is their like
Okay.
actual clan,
Like
but tonight
next
they're signed
level-
up as Nightmare.
I would like to see Next Level and Cloud9 playing this map because, as I mentioned earlier, Clock said I really like this map and he was like really confident playing it, as far as I can tell. So it would be interesting to see both
Oh, wow.
players, you know, using either the same strategy or just trying a different approach, battling each other and seeing what works best.
Oh, another mega for Higgs.
Yeah. Kind of ballsy there. Kwong went literally straight at the quad carrier. Was able to kill him with a shotgun.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me.
What happened?
Oh, I yawned. I wasn't sure if I yawned into the mic.
You didn't.
Okay.
Mega up. Where are you, Higgs?
Right.
Where are you? You're far off, dude.
He's getting armor and
He's
shot
got
in
it,
the
dude.
ass.
He's distracting
Oh my
me. Nobody else
god,
knows.
he's got the timing and nobody's taking it and he's not even dropping down because I guess.
Uh-oh.
Look how he's like just being.
Oh, someone
sneaky
took
and
it.
Getting away.
Someone oh, Kwong. Kwong took it. Dirty bastard.
What a hooker lady.
Well, okay, guys, that's it. Next level loses because Higgs didn't get the mega. Automatic loss, right?
It's official now, yeah.
I agree.
That being said, I mean, it's not that far off of a game. I think ETF has a lot. They'll need to do a lot in order to come back.
Oh! Pigs. Yeah.
But
I think if they would actually start catching up on the strategy that next level is pulling off, or you know.
But like, you know, what strategy? I haven't seen anything out of ETF that equals strategy to me.
Yeah. Well, they're just basically trying to get the red, and then they don't know what to do.
Yeah.
I think they underestimate having all the good weapons, namely shotgun rails. Now Kwong actually has got everything he needs but health, so if he waits for his mega...
He should have more health, but he kept missing the jump to the 50 in the center.
Yeah, and he keeps... Okay, now he's got the timing on the mega.
There we go.
But that's probably his second mega in this
I don't know if
game.
I'd call that timing on the mega.
Yeah.
I'd say he has the mega for a second time.
Oh, come on! Get a kill there.
Yeah.
Damn.
Right as it expires. Still, we end up with a 20 frag differential. Yeah. Kwong's strafe jumping is kind of letting him down here because he's not getting enough speed. Like right there, he actually strafed the wrong direction from where he was circle jumping. Like the circle part was in the opposite direction of where he actually strafed.
Yeah.
By the way, I don't know if anyone's seen it. That's what I'm going to play after this match. We have a downtime. I'm going to go find Too Good's amazing strafe jump tutorial. This thing, have you seen this?
I've seen it.
It's fucking hilarious. I mean, first of all,
it's really hilarious.
James has been wanting to do a Quake Live tutorial thing for a long, long time. And so, when he finally sits down to do it, like, first of all, I feel like he's so good at just kind of like off the cuff, just kind of bullshitting about himself. Like he's really good at self-deprecating and just being hilarious while he does, like, you know, random shit like missing a circle jump or something. So I absolutely loved that tutorial. But on top of it, I thought he explained everything really, really well. And then I know that he has another one that's in the works that's going to have like overlays of like what buttons he's pressing and all that kind of stuff. So he's trying to like clean it up and make it, you know, even more useful and more advanced. So
yeah, that was one of the cons that were given to the whole how to.
right.
So
The reviews said have some sort of overlay or something.
yeah, exactly. He posted on ESR and was asking for feedback, and that's basically what he got back, so people can actually see what button he's pressing. That so he can put more emphasis on how to actually do the movements, but because I think doing the mouse movements is harder than pressing the buttons. And then next stage will be doing it all together, which is probably extremely complicated for a newcomer in this game.
Yeah, like I remember I tried to sit down and teach my wife how to strafe jump once.
See, that's very interesting.
Yeah.
What did she say?
Well, she is a gamer. She's not much of a first-person shooter player.
Okay.
But like it was definitely confusing for her because she was like, well, like I've heard you say a billion times it's not just jumping, so I know to not do that. But what do I do? And the whole idea of like,
what else do I have to do?
Yeah. Well, and of course, like the whole concept of like strafing, you know, like that's strafing to her makes sense if you're trying to go around something, you know, and you're trying to keep it in your crosshairs. But strafing while you're moving forward and jumping, she's like, what? So yeah, so you know, I sat her down for a bit, and you know, basically she got bored of it. We moved on to like, you know,
making food or
like Milo Ilo, which is actually a pretty cool puzzle game. But
never heard, but do tell.
yeah, it's on the Xbox. It's a pretty simple game, but kind of fun. You gotta sit down and play with the wife. Anyway,
let's focus on the map because it's actually getting closer here.
Yeah, a little bit of a catch up here.
Yeah, but Higgs got the next spot, and he looks really strong so far. I don't think the enemy has got a rail, so he's not really in any danger of, you know, eating a sudden rail from anywhere. So he can just focus on fragging everyone. And there's probably going to be a third kill. Where's the rail shot? Missed it.
Yeah, but his teammate picks up the kill though, so they still get the +1, and they've expanded the score. It's a little bit more now, but
I'm gonna spec Kwong a bit, and he actually caught up on the game itself. You know, he just took the rail. He knows what's important here. Diving to the yellow, to the mega health room, seeing what's what.
Just walked into
probably
2.
has got the time
And
that was a nice drop down.
yeah, Davis actually killed his teammate there.
Yep. I think if they would replay the map, you know, I think this would be a lot closer. I have the feeling that ETF in the beginning were unsure what to do, and that way Higgs could just exploit
Getting mega.
basically the
Untouched
the
for 5
untouched
minutes.
mega health. There was like literally no challenge for rail or
Right.
mega.
Right.
So if they would replay it, I think it would be a lot closer. Obviously, there should be a certain learning curve. Yeah.
Well, honestly, I feel like that learning should have happened before tonight. What can you do?
Yeah. Well, it is. Both teams toss the maps later on, right? They pick, toss or something like that. So
Yeah.
they sort of can both decide what maps they want to play, I guess. So.
I just wonder what they tossed in order to leave this as a tiebreaker.
DM6 ZTN. So it's rather. So it looks to me that they really wanted to play this map because DM6 and ZTN are both very well-known maps that every player,
True.
you know, should have the basics on. So.
And certainly, I think certainly we would have seen a larger score differential. So yeah, maybe this was a calculated risk.
Yeah.
Keeping it close.
Yeah,
Very
could
nice.
be.
Yeah.
And Higgs forgot to pick up the rail. Idiot. Sorry.
I think he just missed actually.
I think he
So that makes it
thought
kinda
that he
worse.
walked over it, but he didn't really. And
Yeah,
once
he
again,
just
he's
missed.
just eating all the megas on the planet. Nades. Oh, facial. Interesting spawn. Yeah, I don't even know the spawns here, mate. But GG.
Yeah. So yeah.
Navy's summing it up, saying, "And this map is weird."
Yeah.
But I think just to sum it up, really, Higgs really knew what he was doing, or at least he had a plan, saying, "Okay, you know what? This game, I'm just gonna focus on the rail, the mega, and the yellow, and I'm just suited for every battle that comes up."
3, 2,
Have fun, guys.
And away we go. We are live with this grand final of Anima Gaming Spring Series TDM. Powered by CSN. We've got Rafa picking up first frag, first blood.
He's got the shaft. Probably gonna get back to the red with clock helping him out. Next red is in 10 seconds. They're trying to attack here. Well, they don't have to attack because they've got already good positioning. So, Rafa will take the red and then just get to the quad ASAP.
Yeah, I think Rafa was surprised by how delayed that initial red was because he was standing on it right at 25. But of course, it didn't actually spawn until about 30. Quad, kind of, you know, sort of typical.
Oh, look at that terrible spawn.
Yeah, I know.
That
Bad luck
was,
for Davis.
Yep.
But Quad was hardly late this time around. So that's actually going to help Rafa.
Rafa will probably do a couple of frags and just get back to the shaft to deny it once again.
Rafa just ran past that YA though. Still behind him, still up. I don't know what he's.
Giving it to.
Oh, come on, what's up with that plasma gun? You can't really say it's his ping because he's got ping 20.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
actually,
that's what I'm
Higgs,
saying.
Higgs is the guy with the ping disadvantage. Only about 30 though.
Yeah, but it looks to me that Rafa basically just wanted to get back to deny that shaft and just try to lock down the map even further. But with him dying, it's really the first chance for team next to come back, because they have got control of the red here. Higgs will take it, drop down, surprise Rafa, but look how strong the plasma gun is in that narrow corridor. Higgs can't really strafe or go anywhere, so perfect usage of the weapon. Maybe it's like, you know, I was about to say bad decision making by him, but what are you gonna do? I mean, plasma is strong in that corridor. Yep.
Yeah, Raph is still having full control over the RA. You know, I think just strategy-wise, the way they're holding the high ground here, I mean, do you see an opening for next level?
Well, as you just said, one opening could be if next level can get one shaft, some yellow, and actually are able to grab a quad. But with the quad being in that position what it is, it's not like on DM6, you know, you can't just grab it and surprise the opponent.
Right.
You actually have to fight to first get it, and if you don't have the resources, you're gonna end up losing, even if you set up too early. And Clock is just exploding the shaft here. Hello, Davies. You're not gonna go anywhere.
Nice denial of red, making sure it's not gonna get stolen away. I shouldn't say denial. Make sure that it's not going to be denied.
Yep.
And at this point, it's
should
just,
be really careful with his rockets here, though. He doesn't want to, you know, blow himself up, though. But he's playing it perfectly, and look at these spawns. Rather straightforward. Very fortunate for Clock here, and actually did spam that one spawn point down below. So shows once again superior map knowledge by Cloud9 on Solid.
Yeah, it's yeah, pretty one-sided at the moment, but that's okay. Rafa still holding down. Wait, has he gotten every single red armor? I'm not quite sure.
Well, he hasn't. I know Higgs got one.
Okay. One or two got away from him, but still,
Yeah.
overwhelming.
Just in time.
Yeah, exactly. Overwhelming. And here he's going to try to leave it up.
Yeah.
4 clock, very nice. Plus weapons.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just
Yeah.
gift.
Basically, looks to me that the only thing that you have to do is just go from A to B, namely go from shaft to red, and just rinse and repeat, just do it all over again. And see, you know, Rafa's not even bothered to drop down, although now he dropped down for some health. Other than that, you just want to stay high, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, what is he doing? And he's setting up for quad rather early, and sadly Davis didn't hit any shot whatsoever, so if he actually had been able to kill Rafa there, that would have been maybe, you know, a good opening for next level to get this quad, but with Rafa still being in shape, taking the next quad, we might even see the rage quit, forfeit, because what is gonna happen here in the next 5 minutes?
Davis is trying so valiantly to steal that red armor. He's like, this is the key. If I steal this red, all ways will be open. And that's the second or third time Raph has stopped someone just short of getting it. 33 to 40, 33 to 4 now, 34 to 4.
Yeah.
Opening 5.5 minutes.
Yeah. It is just once again, it just shows how really hard it is to run away from the guys in control. Because when Rafa stays high, he can basically hear. I reckon he can like hear 80% of the spawns, or figure or predict where the spawns are.
Right.
So there's like no way to escape. You know, basically next level is just
baiting the yellow.
Yeah, just running into Rafa all the time because they don't really have an
Oh,
option.
still denied. His corpse is inside that red. That sucks.
And Rafa is
In 2 seconds.
he's just not letting them grab anything whatsoever.
And yes, this is the finals. Although I would say that next level doesn't really know this map, and even if they did, the lockdown that Clock and Rafa have on it, it is pretty ridiculous.
You know, some might just think that there's something wrong with the map when someone is in control. I would really like to see team, you know, try to pull something off to get back in control, but with the way they play it, is just there's like, is there a way in?
Well,
Doesn't look
okay.
like-
Well, like we know, stay on DM6. The way back in is you get yourself a rail and try to stack up on yellows
Exactly.
and be scarce so that you're not taking damage when you go for the red. Go for the yellow armor. I guess on this map, I mean, I really don't know what the best way in is.
Well, the problem that you basically just hinted at it, because the problem is that you don't have a rail, so you will always have to take damage when you try to get back into control. Because, well, okay, you can hit one lucky rocket, but if you go shaft versus shaft or shotgun versus rocket, you're bound to take damage. So that's,
right, but even rocket, I mean, if you're lucky enough to get a direct hit, that's still going to be, you're going up against someone that's going to have probably twice as much armor than you. And so your one rocket is at best equalizing, and then even then they have position and weapon advantage.
Yep.
So
yeah, making it even harder, and this is just getting really dull, to be honest. Sorry.
It's all good. It's all good.
Rafa is just he's just milking his positioning the entire time.
Yeah, I actually switched over to
he's
Clock
probably
for some variety.
Yeah.
Seems like Clock is throwing himself into harm's way a lot more.
Yeah, he's probably spent like 10% on the lower ground, and I think that's why the map is sort of broken, because there's like no incentive or no reason to drop down.
Right.
Because all the good weapons are high. So if you would change the shaft, if you would maybe change the shaft positioning to a positioning that is open for all the teams, position it on the lower level. Just make it able to, make it available to everyone basically. Put it on the lower level, make it harder to grab.
Yeah.
That way, just try to, change that dull thing that is just go back and forward. I go back and forth between shaft and red. So maybe that could change the map a bit. That's the only thing I can say really. Because it looks too strong when being in control. There's hardly a thing they can do. Or add a mega health, because there are only 2 yellows. Maybe add a mega health, add an extra room, and maybe that way sort of try to balance it out really. If this goes on for another 10 minutes...
It will. I mean, it's the
Alright.
finals, so...
Yep.
I doubt we're going to see any early GGs.
Nice. Next level has actually been able to pick up the shaft. If they stay center and actually grab one of the reds, this could be.
Yeah, Davis is playing it pretty smart in that he's not exposing himself to a lot of damage. Red armor's coming up now. He should have seen that.
Come on, Davies.
Oh,
no.
my lord, if he dies here.
Oh, my
Oh, and Rafa's right on, well, not right on time, but he's
He
on
made
time
him
in that
go.
case. That's...
I would rage
wow.
so much. I wouldn't want to be on TeamSpeak with him right now, or Mumble, or whatever Americans use nowadays.
Yeah.
Team speaks you all the way, baby.
Yep.
Old ghetto.
Beans.
Oh my god, Rafa. Oh, that's beautiful.
Did he steal another red, or?
He shot a nade behind Davis, I think it was. Yeah, he shot a nade behind Davis. And Davis was MGing him down. And Rafa just went up and pummeled him as he backed up into the nade. It was kind of dick, but it was amazing.
I wish I had that on camera.
And look how Clock is waiting in center map to force a spawn near the shaft. Brilliant play. That was just beautiful. He's knowing the map. He's starting to know it inside out. Just milking all the spawns. And look, the shaft is just ridiculously strong. Yep, once again he's trying to force a spawn down there at the boxes. Look at how many spawns there are on the lower ground. Maybe
I
they
know.
could change it up as well. Maybe too many spawns are on the lower ground, making it really strong. Like, making it really hard to actually do something against the quad. And now everyone is spawning high. Everywhere the quad goes, you're spawning in front of him. That's really sad anyway. Next red for clock.
I mean, the one thing I like is that next level is still in this. You know, they're still trying to fight. They haven't tossed in the towel just yet, running around with pummel. So I do appreciate that.
Yeah. Well, I'm pretty
Smoke
sure
up
they
back.
caught up the strategy. I'm pretty sure they know what to do on paper. They always try to test the shaft, but because they have to take the jump pad, they are always bound to take a lot of damage. So, and Rafa is just. Oh, Davis actually has a really nice stack here.
Yeah.
Go get your ass to the quad, mate. Ooh. If you can actually muscle clock away from this quad, this would be great.
But look, from
Yeah,
behind.
beautiful. Well done. Now kill Rafa.
There we go.
Don't take the shaft that is lying in the water. No!
Oh,
Come on.
Flock has a fresh spawn. Gets it
And
done.
Look what Rafa did there. He was, yeah, dropping that shaft. And that means that Clock has everything he needs. But health. And he's not even going down to that machine gun. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
It's the 50 up. Yeah,
Yeah,
there
it
you go.
is. So.
There's another 50 straight away.
Yeah, he's in great shape.
Yeah.
Oh, 2 decent rockets. I think that was a
God.
Davis. No,
Wrapping
Higgs.
these nades, man. Long distance direct hit on Davis there. And it sucks that Davis has to be the blunt end of that, but he returns the
Nice.
favor there with a nice rocket in the
Facial
wrap poop shoot.
One nated.
Alright, come back right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, just 60. Just 64 frags, no problem.
5 minutes, not a problem.
Yeah. Combat coming right up.
So now, would you, given the quote-unquote brokenness of the map, would you recommend that, you know, future tournaments skip it?
Yeah. I mean, if I see 2 equal teams battling it out on this map, you know, if you think, okay, those teams are sort of equal, and if it still turns out to be this way, you know, they're just having a really hard time getting control back, then I would really recommend, you know, some changes or just drop it from the pool. But I think they're, you know, is it Tourney 9? With the map with a ray gun in the water. It's a rather old map. You know, that's another good 2v2 map. That whenever you're out of control, you'll have the rail. You will have a couple of yellows in the mega to actually get back into the game. And you can actually run away from the opponent. And the quad is actually in an area where you are able to steal it and just grab it away. Unlike here, where everything seems to be extremely heavily dominated by shaft, first of all, and second of all by positioning.
Well,
So-
if you notice, Rafa gives quad to Clock every time and an LG. And then Rafa goes and stands at the LG spawn, and then Clock just, you know,
It's
at
ridiculous.
least, like 10, 15 frags per quad.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Because-
spawn forcing is so easy.
Yeah. Yeah, I think even with Rafa standing on the shaft, he's even influencing the spawns furthermore. So shit, I wanted to say something. Yeah. The size of the map is also, I think, an issue because you can't really run away. So it's a really, really fast-paced map. There's not much room for you to run away or get cover behind
I think it would be
anything.
cool if they add one extra wing of the map and some teleporters. Kind of
Yeah,
make it a little
teleporters
like.
or maybe a mega health, you know, add some extra resources.
Yeah.
So kinda.
Or maybe a portal into a room that's filled with like 4 megas and 4 red armor.
Yeah.
And a quad damage right in between all of them.
And the quad damage and a battle suit.
Quads. How about that? 4 quads.
Yeah, why not?
That would-
That being said, Davis at one point had stacked himself up, gotten a ton of weapons, but then just got destroyed by Rafa. Rafa just came up behind him and shoved like 4 rockets up his ass. We're up to 98 to 30 as we pass the 17-minute mark.
And Rafa stacked to the tits around the quad.
Jesus Christ. It's like a walk in the park, really, isn't it? He knows there's nothing the opposing team can do. There's like nothing you can freaking do. If there were at least a rail, well, a rail wouldn't really work out on this map because it's rather narrow and a shaft would still be dominating. So
Right. Yeah, the rail actually wouldn't be the good weapon.
no.
Oh, jeez.
This comes down to the geometry of the map, really, and it's just not really an option to add it to the layout. Anyway. And it's not a 1v1 map either. Yeah, I don't know. Would be interesting to see what Rafa and Clock think about the map, if they think it's fair.
I think Rafa would give a pretty honest assessment.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask him afterwards if he thinks this map is balanced. Maybe let's see what he thinks. It's like, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
See,
Like,
it's
of course
good.
it is. Perfect.
It's balanced for my crown.
Ew. One more quad to be had, if I may.
Indeed.
Oh my god, this is shaft rape to the maximum.
No pun
Jesus. No pun intended, no.
By the way, I know you're German. There's nothing wrong with that. But on this stream, we actually try to not use the word rape.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
What did it have to be?
it's okay. Well, just because,
Racist.
Is it?
no, he's saying that about me. No, I'm saying that because I'm guessing he wasn't tuning into Quake Live TV back when I went on my tirade about it. Because he would have had to stay up until 6 in the morning to hear it.
Well, he does that anyway, in case you haven't
Oh yeah, I know. Well, he does now, yeah.
Yeah. Well, next
I'll-
time I was gonna say spawn exploiting, but that is really a mouthful, so.
I've never heard that substitute. So.
Did you not come up with it? I think it's grammatically correct, so.
Yeah, I'm never grammatically correct. I just don't think that hard.
Take that, Clock.
Oh shit.
123 to 32, good times.
I think it'd be funny.
Well,
Biggest
some
freaking.
people
Actually,
warm
no.
up.
Of course.
Some people warm up on Thunderstruck, so it's kind of mind-numbing as well.
They should have put that in here. 2v2.
2v2 on Thunderstruck. Who's gonna get the only?
One LG and shotgun. That's the only thing on the map.
Yeah, and there's a yellow as well. I think it's a retarded map, really.
Wait, is
Okay.
this seriously
But
weapons layout?
1v1 or 2v2, but in CA it's fun as hell.
Does it really have an all weapons layout? I've never even thought about
It
trying.
does have a 1v1 weapon layout. It's hilarious.
Get it?
Alright, guys.
It has. Just try it, man.
We are going to get set for this, what may be the final map of Cloud9 versus the next level. And right now, Cloud9 is trying to send the next level
Oh,
down
wow.
to the basement.
Huge rockets off the bat here from Higgs. Like 2 direct rockets already.
Yeah,
What-
Raph is able to get away with his
thing-
life, though. That's kind of key.
What Cloud9 could have done there is Clock could have dropped the rail and given it to Rafa because Rafa had the bigger stack, and they could have just swapped weapons with you know, Clock taking the rather not so strong plasma gun going first, with Rafa being behind him trying to pull pressure onto them with a rail. Just a thought. Oh, Kevin. Anyway, Rafa has got the first quad. but he doesn't really have a quad weapon. But he doesn't give a shit because he hits everything.
Yeah, he hit 60% rail, so that's good enough. And that being said, you know, I did notice he used a little bit, basically what was left of his plasma to spam.
Oh, beautiful. Extremely patient play by Rafa there, just trying to spam, making sure he's not gonna, you know, fall into the trap.
Right, yeah, get caught coming up, yeah. Definitely need to be very careful how you approach. So, you know, secured the lead, also secured position on the map. You can see Rafa, most of his shots have been down below because, well, here we go. We got opportunity here to maybe switch up to, oh, it's gonna actually get even nade though.
He's gonna switch up to nade in the taint? That's the
Yeah, I know. I don't think he expected that weapon switch. Oh, he catches Davis with his pants down. And his team still controls red, so.
Strong plasma gun from Higgs. Well
yeah,
done.
but even if he dies here, Davis, I don't think he'll have anywhere to go. Yeah, Rafa should kill him here. Yeah, there it is. Counter kill.
And Mega's up. I don't know if anybody's got time on it.
He doesn't. Who picked the Mega?
Higgs.
Okay. Well, the easy thing is about the first few power-ups is that you can really have an easy guess, you know? The first Mega Health was picked up on like what 37, then next at 120, and or 130, and then the next was at like 2-0. So everything beyond that is getting really a lot harder predicting when the item spawns. Anyway, quad is up, and or quad will be up, and I think Cloud9 is out of positioning here. Yes.
Yeah, Davis gets it away, and cleanly plus the red. Only thing he's missing is maybe something to supplement his lightning gun when he runs out of cells. Oh, and there's a shotgun for him.
Oh, and this is gonna be a lovely quad run. They get mega health, yellow, tons of frags, and with the way he just ran the map, he basically picked up a lot of weapons. That means that Cloud9.
Oh, Rafa got the red.
Yeah, nice.
God, what beautiful timing. What beautiful timing. That's ridiculous.
Yeah. They basically just swept the entire map. There's nothing for Team 9. Cloud9. Jeez,
yeah. Well, let's take a look and see how they're going to handle that. Rafa will cess off Higgs. Go back for a rail, but switch off to not drop any weapons.
Yeah, Clock just took the Mega. He's trying to actually get a grip on the map itself, trying to get a weapon or anything to actually do something. And Higgs is going in very aggressively and attacking alone that room. May have not been the best decision he has made so far, as he was just attacked by 2 people. And
Davis, though,
getting
pulls a sweet rail out of his ass, or I should say into the ass of his opponent. 15-12 with next level, raising the bar.
Yeah. Clock, once again, he's taken 2 mega health in a row now. So making good use of that resource, and now trying to attack alone the shaft, and is going down, unfortunately.
Yeah, I mean, Davis only has 33% rail, but he's hit some really crucial ones that have forced Rafa or Clock, out of the room. Oh, look at this. He doesn't have time on red, though. Nice he missed it by 5 seconds.
Nice railing by Davis, really.
And that's going to make him miss out on the quad, too. That's terrible timing. And Davis just really runs past the Mega. Is he going to... Huh. Did he just give away a Mega to quad?
Pretty much. That being said... actually, it might have been Higgs. Yeah. I mean, look at this.
God, Davis.
I know the rail's coming out. Oh God, I wish I could see how many he's fired and how many he's hit.
Because the man on fire.
He's been using it a lot because the initial time I checked him, he was only at like a 33% accuracy. Yeah. But then he's hit several in a row up to 53%. So he started off a little weak, but
he's probably shot like 15 or so, or 10 to 15 shots.
Yeah, which it's pretty good for 5 minutes.
He's got like 4 slugs left, so yeah, he at least shot 6. Probably got he even had more. Could have even had more. Anyway.
Yeah, because that teleport is a pretty common route. You're gonna get more ammo. That being said, though, 22 to 15, Cloud9 fumbling a little bit here on Hidden Fortress, and this is the second map of the grand finals between these two teams.
And this is their map too, so
yeah,
they definitely know this much better than Solid.
Cloud9 is doing a great job though. I mean, they were not really in control for a longer period, and what they've done multiple times is just because they had the mega health timing, they would just grab it uncontested, and they would use that resource to push to the higher shaft, gathering the weapons, basically restocking and then attacking the red, which they're doing right now, which Clock is doing with that extra resource he's been gathering for the past 30 seconds. So he's gonna be the guy that probably will have a chance on the next quad here. Rafa has a rocket. This is a very important weapon, so he will be able to deny any entrance. This should be a very safe quad for him, yeah.
Yeah.
Well played.
Well, in the fact that Clock ended that with 100 health, he's about to get 100 more armor, and he's got 20 seconds to run quad. This is where the tie game should happen.
Well, they killed both Higgs and Davis right before that quad popped up, so they're both fresh spawns. They don't have any stack, they don't have any weapons, nothing. So this should be a pretty clean run.
Yeah, and look at that teleporter. It makes it really hard for you to run away from the quad.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, if you've been spotted, you're gonna get hunted down.
Yep.
That being said, didn't quite get the tie game, but here it is, one frag now, separating. And with the advantages that 9 has, looks like a railgun has gotten back into the hands. Let's see, it's going to be Davis. Very dangerous though, because Davis has done some pretty amazing things. 52% rail right now.
Yeah. Now next level basically has to do the same thing that Cloud9 did earlier. Just try to secure the yellow armor room. Try to stack up. He has got a rail, so he can do some damage on the red. First off, they should try to get a timing on the red, and now Davy's got the timing on the red, so this is a really key moment here, because there will be a next red before the next quad, and this could be a very deciding factor for the outcome of the next run.
Yeah, great initial rail. Trying to follow it up, eats a pretty big rocket. He'll have to be careful here, but again, this time now we're seeing next level timing the mega fairly well. Red armor is going mostly to Cloud9, but not necessarily exclusively so.
Yep. And Davies, really, he should have paid more attention, because he knew the timing on the red.
Right.
And he should have really tried to do damage.
Like poke, yeah,
because
exactly.
He knows how important it is. Right now, he is the one being screwed over, because he's too late on the quad. He knows they have resources, and he knows there's no way to get in there without...
nades?
Yep.
You know, I would have flooded nades. At least you could force the quad carrier to go out and exit. You know that. Oh.
Davis being spotted. Rafa is probably just telling the quad carrier where Davies is going.
Yeah. And
there it is. There's the first frag, or second.
Second, actually, yeah. Higgs tries to do more damage, but kind of a suicide move. Only hits one rocket, and it was only maybe half as good as it needed to be.
Yeah, you see, as opposed to Solid, the sport exploitation is not as bad. So actually, you spawn at the opposite of the map and actually have a chance to run away, get a weapon, and not see the quad
spawn domination,
lines.
Maybe.
Yeah, quad domination. That's good. Spawn domination. All right.
Yeah.
So you like to be dominated, huh?
Kind of depends.
Okay.
No, not really. We're being dominated. Cherry picking by Clock. Oh god, that's ridiculous. Davis does kill Rafa in that exchange, though.
Right in the face. Red, next up, has got Davis a timing on it. He will probably go down here.
Yeah, I mean, Clock was just waiting. He actually, I think he knew Red was coming up, but he wanted the rail angles, so he just stayed back.
Yeah.
And waited for the shot to come. Oh, nade to the face. Oh, it's so painful.
That was like, I'm gonna punish you so hard if you rush into me.
I think he tried to zoom his rail there, because he just stood there while the rocket came in. So, 34-28. I mean, still definitely a very close game. Next Level has done an amazing job on the Hidden Fortress so far.
Nice work also by Davis grabbing that I can't talk.
It's okay.
The red that he just took because before that he actually died to the red.
Right.
He
right.
died and was picked up afterwards. So
And he's back in time for it.
there.
Perfect. Yeah. I mean,
one
this
might
is
think
this.
that he actually delayed the spawn to figure out when the next red will be taken. So well done. For just anticipating it in general, making it really a decent quad run.
Yeah. Although it was only a
Oh.
handful of frags. Whoops. Yeah. He's like, no, no, no.
Shaking his mouse.
Yeah. He's like, this is what I have to work with here. Can you believe this?
Look at me. How can someone play like this?
I can't work under these conditions.
They took our jobs.
Oh god, no. They took a job.
They took our job. All right, all right. 7 frags. 12 minutes in, and Rafa gets a great position and recovery of the red armor. Clock is able to pick it up. We're gonna switch over to his point of view. He's gonna double tap Higgs. Actually, it's gonna be a triple tap. And yeah, look, checking the spawn. There we go. He's got the yellow armor to fall back on after the fight.
Yeah. Next has a really hard task here, getting anything.
Well, the problem here is that Clock's done so much damage, not necessarily getting the kills, but done so much damage that the next quad's going to be impossible for next level. I mean, what can they get?
Well, right now it actually looks okay again because basically
Do they have
everyone is
weapons?
Davis has got a rail, so if he gets one rail shot
Okay.
onto anyone who tags, he could
Nope.
make this. But
Wow.
Rafa's aggressive push,
Yeah.
freaking off.
Rafa says no sir, just totally manhandles everything that ever was NX.
Yep,
That was an angry push.
like a boss. Oh. Today's movie reference day, I guess. I don't know.
It's every day.
It's always new reference day on Quake Live TV.
Exactly.
The more obscure, the better.
I just wish I actually watched movies.
Got it. Yeah. So,
Yeah.
okay, if you were next level's coach, you've got about
Damn.
6 minutes left, and it's been a pretty close game. Oh God, sick shaft from Rafa, dodging rockets right and left.
I only got a 39.
What would you recommend for them?
Bailey.
Well, basically what Cloud9 has been doing earlier, and I think Next Level has tried as well, is try to get a hold on the mega area, get the mega health. Because of its timing, oftentimes you get the mega when the red is up.
Yeah.
So yeah, you know, in terms of timing, sometimes you have an opening, so to speak, for resources, and when you take that. When you can take that chance and actually stack up a bit, get a shaft and maybe a shotgun, and if you then start to get a rail, then you're good to go. Then there's, you know, right now Clock still is reigning over that red, so right now there's not really an in for them. So, but if they try to stack up, they can do something. But look at this. I mean, Higgs is already there at the quad, and if he gets this could be really promising. The only
Nice
nice
rocket.
sneaky rocket jump. That's gonna waste a few seconds here from Higgs's quad, but he has got all the weapons he needs, and if he wants to do a comeback, right now is the time at least. Come on, get some kills, dude. Try it.
I think he was worried. Yeah, he was worried about the play from Rafa from below. He's able to get both kills though. He will go down, but he hands off a weapon to his teammate in the blaze of glory. Yeah, it wasn't enough kills though. Haha. Higgs gets a little bit of revenge there with the pummel. It wasn't enough kills in my opinion though.
Yeah, I mean, it really started with a sneaky rocket jump. I think Rafa did that. Did Rafa do that rocket
Maybe.
jump that really surprised him? Then he had to drop down, take the yellow, waste some
Right.
time. Then Cloud9 did a great job having good positioning in the red armor room, basically not standing alone, making sure that they actually do damage onto the quad, because you can't really, you know, kill two people if they're sort of in terms of positioning. So just solid play by Cloud9, really just denying a proper quad run here.
Rafa opting,
stealing everything basically.
Opting to starve NX of anything. Go take a look. Yeah, fresh spawn and, well, railgun. Davis seems to always be able to get his hands on that railgun, which is definitely a good thing.
Hitting some proper shots.
Yeah, he's been performing all night.
Oh no.
But the biggest problem though, if I hop it open, Davis. Actually, oh wow, this time it's Higgs, 37 deaths. Davis 27.
Nice, nice.
And this is half the quad burned away.
If I had been a bit more fortunate with the quads, which is not really the case at the moment. Maybe Kicks can pull something off now. Although 20 frags in 3 minutes is really, really hard in 2v2. In 4v4, sure. But in 2v2,
oh my god, are you kidding me?
oh, come on!
Oh man.
He was hugging that pillar, alright.
Talk about pole dancing. Jahar would be proud.
You beat me to it.
You wanted to say it first, huh?
I did. I thought of it first, Grease. Yeah.
What?
Pole
Quick
dancing.
thinking by Greased. Well done, mate.
Well, it seems to be Jahar loves to use that particular phrase. I know that he'd be happy.
Where has Jahar been? I haven't heard
Just
his
going
voice.
better,
Wow.
that's all.
He casted the duel last night with Ben with Fistics.
How was that?
Went pretty well. I think what, Rafa 04 maybe, or no? I don't know what the finals was. I don't remember what the finals was.
Well, Rafa 04 sounds about alright though. In terms of
it wasn't that though. No, that was the previous duel thingy.
okay.
I was in the middle of coding, so I didn't even pay attention. That's right. It was Rafa, Chance, and then Joe Vire in the finals. Thank you, Fishy.
Is there actually a prize for winning this tournament? Is there like 100 euros or something? Dollars?
There was a prize for last night. It was equipment, I think.
Okay, sweet.
Or at least it was sponsored by like Raptor last night. Tonight's just normal spring series, no prize. It's just play.
Okay, cool. Yeah, but regardless, nice to see Rafa, Higgs, and Clock and whatnot playing. You know, we've seen some really interesting games.
Yeah, final quad.
Solid.
You know, this is kind of what a beautiful rocket from Rafa. But I was about to say, you know, it is possible to pick up like 6 or 7 frags on this map with a quad run. They would.
Can't believe this is so fucking close.
Man. I know exactly. Like that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, of course. Oh yeah, but it's, you know, technically, if they just delay the spawns, it's not possible anymore. So, and I think they're doing exactly this.
Yeah.
The spawn delay is 5 seconds, so you do the math.
Right, but you know, 10 frags against Clock and Rafa. You know, Davis and Hicks have to be pretty goddamn proud of themselves.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just incredible stuff. We've seen some amazing Quake tonight, and I'm just thrilled to see. You know, I want to see more team deathmatch teams. I want to see more players coming out of the woodwork. I want to see the Hang and Chance. Where's EG? You know?
Well,
he's been like on a hiatus for some reason.
Well,
I don't know.
the Hang showed up for the World Finals, obviously, but I haven't seen
he showed up for CDF. Was it last week? Yeah.
Right.
So GG's.
Yeah, GG's indeed. So that's going to conclude the Anima Gaming Spring Series Team Deathmatch 2v2 number 2. Just for those that have been wondering, I'm Grease Scotsman. We've got Ishu on the line, and we also have Fear, aka Eminence. And the best way to find out when something's going down, follow us on Twitter. We are QuakeLive_TV. And you can also check out our YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/THE QuakeLiveTV. That's the QuakeLiveTV. And then we also have our own 3D TV channel, which has pretty much instantly the video on demand for any tournament that we do.
Thanks for letting me cast once again, and I really appreciate that, and I really enjoyed tonight's games, and I think seeing Solid actually being played out shows us a lot about the map, and maybe to rethink, you know, future map pools. I don't know, maybe with some changes it's not as dominant. But other than that, thank you very much, and have a good day.
Take care. Have a good night.